Hello, fellow peasants. Today I'll be reviewing Green Day's new album, Saviors. Alright guys, so I've been a Green Day fan for about since American Idiot came out when I was 18 during the George Bush era, and I really like that album. Am I the biggest Green Day fan? No, but I really do enjoy their music. I think they're really catchy songwriters, and usually when they put out an album, I like a good portion of the music. So I went out a week or so ago and got Saviors. This is the new album that they put out. Nice little artwork. Here's the back. And here's the inside. And so I'm going to go track by track, let you know what I think about it, and give it my overall score. So the first track is called The American Dream Is Killing Me. I really like the first song. The song is basically about how the American dream is harder to achieve than it was for previous generations due to the cost of things, student debt, medical debt, wages not increasing. The lead singer in an interview said, my mom was a server at a restaurant, my dad was a truck driver, and they were able to buy a house. You can't really do that these days. It's very hard to start off really young and be able to buy a home these days. And so that's what that song's about. I really like it. It gives me some early, not early, but, you know, American Idiot vibes a little bit, because it's kind of political and it has a similar sound to that album. And I really like it. It's good. Next is Look Ma, No Brains. This is the song that's in the Taco Bell commercial. This was the second single off the album. I really, really like this song. Green Day, my favorite Green Day songs are the fast, heavy, 2 to 3 minute, quick, in and out punk songs, and this is one of them. This is probably one of my top 5 Green Day songs of all time, honestly. I've seen some other reviewers give this song some shit. I don't really get the hate for it. I really like this track. I think it's just a simple, fun punk song, and it doesn't take itself too seriously, and I think it's really good. Next is Bobby Sox. Bobby Sox is good. It's the song about people meeting and becoming boyfriends and girlfriends for the first time. The chorus says, do you want to be my boyfriend? Do you want to be my girlfriend? And it just kind of shows you both sides of the relationship. A lot of people say it might be about when him and his wife met each other. I don't know if that's true or not. He could have just wrote the song and it's about nobody. But yeah, I like it. It's got a very Weezer type of tone to it. And I like Weezer. So yeah, Bobby Sox is good. One-Eyed Bastard. I don't really care much for this one. I think it's cheesy. Billy Joe says the song is about his depression and his low self-esteem and how it makes him feel and whatnot. I don't care for the song. I think it's cheap sounding. I think it's cheesy. Next is Dilemma. Dilemma is a great song. This is about his sobriety. He was an alcoholic for years. He had to go to rehab. He had major alcohol issues, and he was able to clean himself up. And this song is talking about that issue. It's one of the best Green Day songs in a long time. I think this is up there with stuff from their first several albums, in my opinion. Very strong track. One of the best, in my opinion, that they've put out in 20 to 25 years. 1981. 1981 is a good, quick, dirty, fast-paced punk song. She's gonna bang her head like 1981. And it just repeats that chorus the whole time. But it's great. And I really like the verse. There's a the verse kind of has a nice melody to it, because when the chorus ends, it goes, she's gonna bang her head like 1981. And then it goes into, she's throwing punches to the beat, to the sound of cable TV, and she'll never see the world the same. And so, like, I really like, their melodies are very, like, they're very, like, for me, like, Green Day's melodies are very 50s, 60s. They infuse punk with, like, this 50s, 60s pop melodies a lot. They've always been able to do that. Even on their earliest records, they've always had that mixture of sounds there. And 1981 does that a bit. Goodnight Adeline. Sounds like a breakup song or something. I'm not a big fan of this track. It's just another ballad or something about someone he broke up with, maybe, or parting of ways or something. I don't know. I don't really care for that one. Coma City. Coma City is one of my favorite Green Day songs. Man, this song kicks ass. It's about mass shootings and just the state of society in the United States. There's a line where it says, that gunshot there, shooting in the distance. It's on your face and hands with no resistance. And basically that line is kind of saying, like, look at all these mass shootings that happen, and we don't really do anything about it. It's become the norm, and it's kind of our fault, because us as a society, we don't do shit about these mass shootings. We just keep letting them happen. And so the responsibility and the blood from those massacres, the next one is on our face and hands, because we don't do shit about it. Next is Corvette Summer. It's okay. It's kind of catchy. It's fun. The lyrics are a little cheesy. I don't really understand what it's about, but it's catchy and it's something to drive around to. I guess Corvette Summer, right? Hey. Next is Susie Chapstick. Another love song, slow, very 60s, 50s melodies in this. Not my cup of tea when it comes to Green Day. I don't really care for the slow Green Day songs. About the slowest song I like from them is Good Riddance and What's Her Face, or What's Her Name. The last song on American Idiot. But I'm not a big fan of Green Day's slow, sentimental, lovey-dovey ballads and stuff. Next is Strange Days Are Here to Stay. It's okay. It's just another song about society and decaying and shit. It's hit or miss. It's okay. It's like a 5 out of 10 type of track. Nothing too interesting there. Living in the 20s. This is a cool song. It's fun. There is a lot of social statements on this album, and Living in the 20s, again, it just speaks to our times. It references Jeff Bezos going to outer space. It says bankrupt the planet for assholes in space, and it talks about all kinds of other stuff. But it's interesting. It's him talking about, life starting in 2020 and on, just like the decade we're in and what a shit show it is. Next is Father to a Son. This is a song he wrote, basically telling his kids that he loves them and stuff. That's nice and all, but I don't really want to fucking hear that on a Green Day album. It's catchy a little bit. It's got a nice melody. It builds up towards the end. It gets a little heavier. But all in all, I don't really care for the song. It's just not something I want to listen to. Saviors, which is the title track for the album. Not sure why they chose this, why they named the album after this song. The song is not really good. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me. It's basically about shit's all fucked up. The world's fucked up. Who's going to come and save us? We need somebody to come and save us. And it's okay, I guess. Fancy Sauce, worst song on the album. A lot of people think this is a decent closer. I don't think this song is a decent closer at all. I don't like this song at all. The song is the weakest track on the album, in my opinion. The lyrics are not very good. He talks about a yo-yo or something in it. But all in all, guys, if I had to rate this album on a 1 to 10 scale, I would give the album a solid probably 7.5 out of 10, so close to an 8. I think if the track list was shorter, I would have gave this baby a little more points, but if they would have cut this down to 10, 11 tracks, it would have cut a lot of filler out, and the score would be higher. But all in all, I think it's about a 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. Like I said, I like Green Day. It's just some of their songs can be super fucking dope on their CDs, and some of their shit can just be lame. And fortunately, this album is, about 75% good shit. So I'm impressed. I like it. I like to see what they do next on their upcoming albums in the future. And right now, me and my cousin, we have plans to go in Cincinnati here in Ohio to go see them in August to go perform. It's them and the Smashing Pumpkins. So we're going to try to get tickets for that here in the next week and check them out. But that's it, peasants. Let me know if you've listened to Green Day's Saviors. That's right. I did a fucking music review on this channel and not just movie reviews. This channel does other things than movies. Sometimes I got to post some different stuff to keep it fresh. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace out, peasants. Bye-bye.